For every loved kid YouTuber, there is also one hated by everyone. Starting things off with Lil Tay, one of the most controversial kid creators on the internet. Back in 2018, she was 9 years old and became best known for posting controversial videos where she'd flaunt her luxury lifestyle.
Lil Tay out here balling in the IA. I dropped 200 racks on this car and I'm only 9 years old. I got the keys to this car.
The internet either loved it or hated it. What nobody knew yet was that none of it was real. Behind the scenes, her older half-brother Jason Tiana was running the whole operation, literally directing her lines on camera.
No, wait. Go back and say like, no, you broke ass bitch. You were out here like with your irrelevant ass. You making a video on me? Like, I'm way more irrelevant than you. You're trying to be.
Lil Tay be popping on YouTube right now.
No. Redo. You need to be like more ignorant.
He was writing the persona, she was performing it, and it didn't stop there. Her mom, Angela Tyan, got fired from her real estate job after it came out that she'd been using her employer's luxury properties and cars as props for the videos. The mansion wasn't theirs, the cars weren't theirs, the whole lifestyle was fabricated, and a 9-year-old was the one taking the heat for it online. Then she went silent. 5 years, nothing. Until August 9th, 2023, when a statement dropped on her Instagram claiming that Lil Tay and her brother had both died. However, within just 24 hours, the truth came out. Both she and her brother were alive, and her Instagram account had been hacked.
It's kind of crazy it took this long. Both Lil Tay and her brother, we should say, are safe and alive because that statement had said that he had died too. What she claims is that her Instagram account was hacked, and she said, look, all day yesterday I was answering calls from family and friends who were heartbroken thinking that I was dead. I'm very much alive. Now, she says the account was hacked. She's worked with Meta. She's gotten her account back and says that she will give kind of the full details in the near future.
Later, it came out that the death announcement had been staged to reignite a buzz around her name. And once the truth was revealed, it didn't take long before she slipped right back into the same flexing persona that initially made her famous.
5 years and y'all still broke. The GO is back. 5 years and I'm still the youngest one out. 5 years and y'all are still broke. So don't take it out on me. Why the fuck are y'all coming at me for? Y'all hating ass were hating on me when I was 9 years old, talking all this shit when you don't know me. So stop talking. You did not come up. You had 5 years to come up and you didn't.
Same energy, same lines, like nothing ever happened. And then, the moment she turned 18, she launched an OnlyFans. Days later, she was publicly challenging top of creator Sophia Grace to a $60 million boxing match.
Sophia Grace, $60 million is what I have for you to fight me in a boxing match. You're about that money, right? Well, this is more money than you've ever made off that crusty, dusty boomer link. So put on the gloves and fight me.
Lil Tay's story was never really a comeback. A kid pushed into fame by the adults around her disappeared for 5 years, then returned playing the exact same character. Not because she changed, but because it's the only version of herself she was ever taught to be. But while Lil Tay's entire career was built on controversy, the same couldn't be said for siblings Karina and Ronald. Back in 2016, Karina and Ronald launched Sis vs. Bro, quickly becoming fan favorites thanks to their fun and wholesome sibling bond.
Did that even go to both?
And it worked. A year in, they crossed 1 million subscribers.
2 days ago, we reached 1 million subscribers!
8 months later, the channel was pulling over 100 million monthly views. Not from drama or controversy, but because people connected with them. Eventually, Sis vs. Bro reached 14.6 billion views and over 14 million subscribers. While most kids their age were doing homework, Karina and Ronald were living a life most adults never experience.
Hey guys, it's Karina and Ronald. We're from Sis vs. Bro, and we're in Spain and we're looking for a long-term house. Today we're dining room and also the living room. Look how massive the living room is. Secondary living room right here. There's an upper floor. Oh my god, look, it's huge. It's massive!
But then they started getting older, and the kid-friendly content that built the channel stopped feeling like them. On March 20th, 2021, they uploaded their final video.
Hey guys, so it's just Karina today, and if you haven't seen the last 2 videos, then I have to tell you that we just moved into a mansion, and somehow our parents agreed to do a challenge on who would get the master bedroom.
Then 3 years passed, nothing, until they came back.
So guys, it's been a very long 3 years. But we are now back. We have returned for another video.
And the internet loved it, because comebacks online usually come with drama, apologies, or controversy. Karina and Ronald just came back and started posting again. No scandals, no explanations. And somehow the audience welcomed them back like they never left. Since then, both have built their own channels and identities outside the sis versus bro brand that made them famous. Proof that when audiences connect with something real, they'll still be there when you return. While Karina and Ronald never needed controversy to build their name, Rakai built his entire reputation on exactly that. He first appeared on the radar in April 2024, hopping on a video call with Kai Cenat, getting a cosign from one of the biggest streamers alive.
I mean, it's just like so just cool and just like wow, man.
Wait, I don't, where you from?
From me, I'm from New York. From me, do it different.
Wait, what part of New York you from?
305, upstate New York.
Nigga, you from upstate?
Yeah, do it different. God did.
Wait, what part of upstate? Like Buffalo, like where? Like
Syracuse.
Syracuse?
That should have been the launch pad. Instead, it became the before picture. Once Rakai moved into the AMP house, the controversies started stacking. Casually on his phone while driving on stream, laughing while a homeless man ate beside him, crashing out on his own viewers for not donating enough. Each one worse than the last, and each one treated like content. Then in March 2026, he competed in MrBeast's streamer tournament, a $1 million challenge, and somehow made that about drama too, getting confrontational with other creators on camera when he should have been focused on the competition.
Whoa. Chill. Security! Chandler,
And just when it seemed like the tournament drama was done, another clip resurfaced from the same event. Rakai, after fellow creator Rubius got eliminated, hit him with the Take the L Fortnite emote to his face, on stream, in front of everyone.
We're going back to slingshot. Ain't no way. He's good at the throws. He's emoting on him.
A toda mi comunidad.
Justice.
Cállate niño, anda, cállate niño. En fin chicos, ha sido imposible, llevamos aquí 2 horas tirando. Yo creo que al final ha sido.
A lot of players already disliked him, and when Mari got eliminated from the same event and broke down crying, Rakai mocked her so badly, pretty much proving their point.
No, because you're bad energy, bro. You're bad energy.
People just don't like you because your reputation. They're like, yeah, nah, we're not doing no with this. Bro, I'm like the most hated person, bro. You up there?
If I have a chance, I'm getting him out.
Yeah.
He needs to leave.
Mari, I am so sorry. You're gonna make me cry.
It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It was an experience.
Love you, Mari. Womp. Cry about it.
Not a joke, not banter, just straight disrespect to someone who was already out. And then it got worse. Back on his own stream, Rakai went further, issuing direct threats toward her. On camera, recorded, permanent.
I can't hold this back. Ow.
And still, no accountability, no self-awareness, not even a pause. The internet had seen enough. He's never gotten his ass kicked and put in his place, and it shows. He is literally like Black Jack Doherty, just legitimately more stupid. Bro moves like the villain in a Disney Channel movie and thinks it's a personality. The fact that he thinks this is entertaining says everything about his character. That's Rakai's story so far. A real cosign from Kai Cenat, a spot in the AMP house, and a place in a MrBeast tournament. And somehow every opportunity turned into controversy. Some creators never get a shot like that. Rakai got 3 and burned every one of them. While Rakai spent his career burning every opportunity handed to him, EvanTube's reputation still remains as one of the most loved on YouTube. Starting back in 2011, Evan Lee launched EvanTubeHD when he was just 6 years old. The channel quickly blew up, capturing the attention of millions through toy reviews, unboxings, fun challenges, and viral videos like World's Largest Gummy Worm vs. Kid.
So here we have the world's largest gummy worm. This thing is amazing. It has a red body. This is 4,000 calories, and if you're on a diet...
And the audience felt it immediately. The channel took off. powered by Evan's energy and a family dynamic that felt real, with his dad, mom, and little sister Jillian regularly showing up alongside him.
And the teams are Dad and Jill, and me and Mom.
More than a decade of consistent uploads later, the numbers spoke for themselves. Over 6.97 million subscribers and 4.6 billion views. And when the platform gave him that kind of spotlight, he used it for good. From donating a $2,500 giant Lego set to turning Bullseye Playground challenges into charity fundraisers.
For every game played, Target will make a $1 donation to St. Jude Children's Hospital. Just saying, now you can help people by playing games online.
But then, like every kid on this list, Evan grew up. He graduated high school, and in June 2024, he uploaded a video called The End of EvanTube, quietly stepping back from YouTube to focus on college.
The end. So uploading videos when I felt like it is where we were at before. We're gonna go take it a little further. I didn't expect to see too much, video-wise from me. Hey, I'm not going full MatPat and going and retiring either. This is really just because of one big reason though, and that's the fact that I am moving out.
No drama, no controversy. Just a kid who started YouTube at 6 years old, stayed authentic for over a decade, and walked away with his reputation completely intact. EvanTube simply showed up, did the work, and left with his head high. And honestly, that's rarer than any viral moment on this list. While EvanTube walked away from the platform with his reputation intact, Piper Russell's story went in the complete opposite direction. First gaining popularity between 2016 and 2017, Piper built a following of over 12.2 million subscribers through tween-focused content and a social media group she called The Squad.
2, 1,
On the surface, it looked like every kid's dream. Millions of fans, a built-in friend group, and a platform that kept growing. But behind the scenes, things were falling apart. In 2022, 11 former Squad members filed a $22 million lawsuit against Piper's mother, Tiffany Smith, accusing her of creating a toxic environment and inappropriate treatment.
All of our innocence was just swiped from us.
She would run around and say sexual things to you.
Were you ever asked to pose provocatively or to wear things you were uncomfortable wearing?
Oh yeah, Tiffany would always tell me to go up into Piper's closet and get something that's more tight and revealing.
After 2 years, the case settled in 2024 for $1.85 million, with no admission of guilt. Then on April 9th, 2025, Netflix released a docuseries called Bad Influence, the dark side of kidfluencing, putting the allegations back in front of a whole new audience and ripping the curtain off what that environment actually looked like.
Tiffany finds people who want to be famous. She takes advantage of them. Things can get very muddy when kids are making an obscene amount of money.
And while all of that was still fresh, Piper was already making headlines for something else entirely. While still underage, she was collaborating with OF model Sophia Grace and the Bop House, a group built entirely around adult content. Then the moment she turned 18, she launched her own OF account. Time to go live exactly 1 minute after midnight on her birthday. Within an hour, she had allegedly made around $1 million. She was later interviewed about the decision, and some of her answers started to raise many eyebrows.
A Nightline exclusive. Piper Rockelle as you've never seen her. For the first time on TV, the former kid influencer turned OnlyFans instant millionaire.
Because I'm very comfortable with who I am, but nothing yet. I just started. It's literally only been a month. I love to show my and I show my body on Instagram. If I show that much on Instagram, I'm obviously doing more on OnlyFans. You're in this spot and you're not going to be young forever, and you just have to just live.
I'm not going to be young forever, so I might as well exploit my while I can. This poor child. The normalization of becoming a star is so insane to me. Since then, Piper has continued pushing the same content, linking up with controversial creators like Natalie Reynolds and showing no signs of slowing down. While Piper's story became one of the most complicated on this list, Sophia Grace and Rosie's became one of the simplest. Sophia Grace and Rosie McClellan first gained international attention on September 19th, 2011, after uploading a cover of Nicki Minaj's Super Bass.
Hello everybody, this is Sophia Grace Rowley and Rosie Grace McClellan singing Super Bass by Nicki Minaj. Let's hit it now. This one for the boys with a boom system, that down EC with a cool.
The video instantly went viral, leading to them being invited onto The Ellen Show just a month later.
And do you is that your favorite singer, Nicki
We
Minaj?
love Nicki Minaj. We want to meet her so much.
And with their lovable personalities, the duo quickly became so adored that they regularly appeared on international TV and even walked the red carpet.
Anytime
guys on TV doing Nicki Minaj. They're great.
They built a fan base that felt less like followers and more like family, because nothing about it felt manufactured. Just two cousins being themselves on camera, and the world couldn't get enough. Eventually, they grew up, went their separate ways, and started building their own individual careers. The chapter felt closed. Then in 2022, they walked back onto The Ellen Show, not as the little girls in tutus, as young adults.
Please welcome back Sophia Grace and Rosie, everybody.
And the internet genuinely felt that moment. This literally made me have tears in my eyes. This was so sweet. They have grown up so fast. I've been watching them since their first appearance on The Ellen Show. Great memories. They still have the same personalities as when they were kids. It's amazing to see. That reaction says everything. In a space where most child stars disappear or implode, Sophia Grace and Rosie simply grew up normally and stayed loved for it. Today, both share their own lives online. Rosie posts singing covers and glimpses into her daily life, while Sophia shares updates on her music career and her journey into motherhood. Separate paths, same warmth, but together, they're still remembered as one of the internet's most beloved child star duos. While Sophia Grace and Rosie never needed to reinvent themselves to stay loved, Jojo Siwa spent years doing exactly that and paid the price for it. Jojo Siwa first rose to fame on the hit show Dance Moms between 2015 and 2016. She quickly became a Nickelodeon star, building a bright, kid-friendly image around colorful bows and upbeat pop music.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that I'm here right now. I am super excited. I honestly want Abby to teach me. Abby is a huge personality.
Nickelodeon came calling, and the empire followed. Bows, toys, sold-out arena tours, and a massive YouTube audience. Her biggest song, Boomerang, alone surpassed 1 billion views. At her peak, Jojo Siwa had built a kid-friendly empire on positivity and color. Then, January of 2021, she posted a photo wearing a shirt that read, "Best Gay Cousin Ever." The internet immediately started connecting dots. Months later, she made it official.
Technically, I would say that I am pansexual.
The LGBT community welcomed her, and fans celebrated what felt like a genuine moment of honesty. But just months later, another personal revelation began shifting the conversation around her completely.
And I'm Jojo Siwa, and I'm a lesbian.
Then she released Karma, a sharp left turn from everything her audience knew her for. The backlash was immediate and loud, but instead of trying to calm her fans down, she responded with this.
So a list just got released of the most disliked music video by a female artist on YouTube in 2024. Here we go. Number 2, second place overall, we have Fortnite by Taylor Swift with a whopping 350,000 dislikes. Your number 1 first place overall goes to Karma by Jojo Siwa with an astonishing, record-breaking 3.1 million dislikes!
Some fans stayed, most started drifting away, and just when it seemed like things couldn't get more complicated, everything shifted again in April 2025 when she appeared as a guest on Big Brother and was seen reinventing herself yet again.
Jojo Siwa no longer identifies as a lesbian. This was revealed last night on the Celebrity Big Brother live stream when she was having a conversation with Danny Beard.
I think I've always told myself I'm a lesbian, but I think being here, I realized, oh no, I'm not lesbian, I'm queer.
And while the internet was still processing all of it, her new boyfriend, Chris, posted a photo of them in bed together on Snapchat, fueling accusations that she had cheated on her ex-girlfriend, Kath Ebbs, during her time on the Big Brother show. And due to this desire for overindulgence and her constantly changing sexuality, fans were left outraged, leaving her as one of the platform's most controversial kid creators. But while most channels on this list were built on personas, Nastya's was built on something far more real. The Like Nastya channel didn't start as a content strategy. Back in 2016, her parents Anna and Sergey created it for one reason: to document their daughter Anastasia's battle with cerebral palsy. A family keeping memories, nothing more.
Привет, ребята! Сегодня Настюша приехала. Первая, я за тобой. Да, пошли. А вот и герои мультика, обнимашки обязательно.
What started as a personal personal record of one little girl's journey, quietly became one of YouTube's biggest kids channels. 132 million subscribers, with videos surpassing 1 billion views. And as the audience grew, so did the message. Content built around good behavior, healthy habits, and lessons designed for millions of young viewers around the world.
We all can make mistakes, but we should fix them.
Kids, and don't forget, brush your teeth.
Twice a day.
And by 2019, that wholesome, family-friendly content had paid off, with Nastya being recognized by Forbes as the 3rd highest paid YouTuber in the world. Over time, the content naturally evolved, shifting from simple family adventures to concepts built for a broader audience. But the core never changed.
I can't stand being a kid. I want to be a grown-up already.
Are you sure?
Of course.
So, right now?
Yeah.
Nastya, I really don't have time for this, but I need you to get in the car because I need to come home to watch the game.
Who's that?
This is your husband.
As of 2026, Nastya is still one of the biggest kid creators on the planet. She's even launched a second channel simply called Nastya, continuing to put out the same wholesome, family-friendly content that built everything in the first place. And that's the difference between every creator on this list. Some stayed true to what built them, some didn't, and some never got the chance to find out. Subscribe if you're new, like and drop a comment below, and we'll see you in the next one.